I forgot my daughter's name for 5 minutes, and it was the first warning sign of memory loss. Imagine sitting at the breakfast table with your daughter. She's smiling, chatting about her day at school. You reach out to call her name. Nothing, that familiar beloved name you've said every day for years, just vanishes from your mind. Panic sets in. Your palms go cold. You smile awkwardly to cover it up, but deep down, you know, something isn't right. And perhaps this moment is more than just forgetfulness. It might be the first silent alarm of cognitive decline. This happened to Richard, a 62-year-old retired English teacher from Ohio. He had always been sharp, could recite poetry by heart, loved words and language. But one quiet morning, sitting across from his youngest daughter, Emma, he forgot her name. He wasn't tired. He wasn't distracted. It was just a ... gone. He searched his mind. Eliza? Evelyn? No. Emma stared back for a second, then gave him a soft smile. But in her eyes there was a flicker of worry. That day haunted Richard. He started keeping notes. The next week, he burned a pot on the stove. The week after that, he got lost driving home from the local grocery store. His wife Helen first brushed it off as just aging. But soon, she noticed. He was quieter, more withdrawn, sighing more often. Something had shifted. Then came the day Richard tried to read a familiar passage he once taught in class and couldn't remember the meaning. That was the tipping point. After much hesitation, he saw a neurologist. The diagnosis: mild cognitive impairment, or MCI, a condition that can be an early sign of dementia. From Richard's story, let's take a closer look at what's happening inside the brain. The hippocampus is the part of the brain that turns short-term memories into long-term ones. It's also one of the first areas affected by cognitive decline. When the hippocampus shrinks, forming new memories becomes harder. Even recognizing familiar faces or holding onto emotions becomes a challenge. A study by Columbia University found that over 80% of people diagnosed with MCI may progress to Alzheimer's within 5 years if left untreated. Even more concerning, the preclinical stage of Alzheimer's can last for years, quietly damaging the brain while life goes on as usual. Another brain region, the prefrontal cortex, is also impacted. This area helps us focus, plan, and make decisions. That's why someone with early cognitive decline may not just forget names, but also lose their sense of direction or struggle with multi-step tasks. The hopeful news? Our brains are capable of change. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections, can be harnessed through mental activity, exercise, and healthy habits. Early intervention matters. So how can you tell if it's more than just normal aging? Watch for these red flags. Trouble finding the right words, repeating or misusing them, like calling a watch a food thing, forgetting why you entered a room, or what you were about to do, misplacing objects in odd places, like putting your phone in the fridge, getting disoriented in familiar locations like your local grocery store, difficulty following stories, books, or television shows, becoming easily irritated or emotionally sensitive, avoiding social events, or withdrawing from conversations, repeating questions or stories within the same conversation, showing emotional flatness or lack of interest in pets or loved ones, struggling with bills, forgetting payments, or paying the same one twice. These signs can seem subtle at first. It's easy to chalk them up to stress or getting older. But if they repeat, increase in frequency, or cause concern, it's time to take action. Being diagnosed with MCI isn't the end. In fact, it can be the beginning of a journey to preserve your mind and memory for years to come. Here are 4 daily habits backed by science. Move your body. Regular movement boosts blood flow to the brain. Walking 30 minutes a day, gentle. Yoga or Tai Chi can do wonders. A study from the University of British Columbia found that seniors who exercised regularly had a larger hippocampus, proving that the brain can grow younger. Eat for brain health. Prioritize anti-inflammatory foods like salmon, leafy greens, walnuts, and berries. Cut back on sugar, fried foods, and alcohol, silent enemies of brain health. Challenge your brain. Play music. Learn a new language, write by hand, read something new, or try a new recipe. Even switching your walking route can help form new brain pathways. Sleep well and reduce stress. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep. During deep sleep, the brain clears away amyloid plaque linked to Alzheimer's. Just 10 to 15 minutes of daily meditation can lower cortisol, the stress hormone that damages memory. You might forget your keys. You might forget to turn off the stove. You might even forget to call your doctor, but never forget to care for your mind. Our memories are more than just data. They hold our children's laughter, our partner's embrace, the songs of our youth. Losing them means slowly losing the essence of who we are. I understand no one wants to admit their memory is slipping, but facing it early is the most courageous thing you can do. Because by taking action now, you can protect what truly matters, your stories, your connections, your life. If you recognize these signs in yourself or someone you love, speak up, seek help. And please, share this message. Because sometimes, forgetting a name is the brain's quiet way of asking for help.